Hey Summers, welcome to Make 2 and another Sims Free Play Let's Build video. So previously on our channel, we've shown you guys a couple versions of the house, which was originally designed by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was the founder of Apple Computers, which is, of course, the company behind the iPhone, iPad, Macs, and all of that. Sadly, Steve Jobs never got a chance to build this house before he passed away, but the architectural plans are available online. And we thought it was such a beautiful design that we were inspired to build a Sims Free Play version of it in each of our towns, and we did tours of those. And complete the salsa dancing hobby grid within 7 days. Show more of what it looks like now. And as usual with our Let's Build tutorials, if you guys want to take inspiration from this and build your own version in your town, you are more than welcome to. And you can also make whatever changes you want, whatever you prefer, or whatever you can afford. My version isn't all that faithful to the original architectural plans anyway, so it really is up to you what you want to do. So you'll notice here that I've got a special fence and sidewalk on this lot. I wanted to get some more Latin theme furniture and decorations in my inventory, so I built the Latin villa and demolished it room by room until all I had left was the special Latin villa fence on an empty lot. To unlock the Latin villa in your own towns, you need to finish the Dance to Remember quest and complete the salsa dancing hobby grid within 7 days. So I think one of the cool things about this house is that the guest area is very separate from the master suite. And this is the guest area now. It's basically on the complete other side of the house from the master suite. And you'll see here now I'm building a couple of rooms which will be joined up to create an interesting bathroom structure. And you'll also see in the middle of the house there's a very open social area with a big kitchen opening onto a combination dining and living room. And this here is the powder room and entryway. And this is that big dining room and living room. There's going to be another office which will separate the master suite from the rest of the house. And that's basically it. That's the layout of the house. It's not terribly complicated for a billionaire like Steve Jobs. Just very simple and minimalist. So just putting in doors. Open doorways for the kitchen. And for the front door, I'm going to put two single doors next to each other, but can rotate that to put the handles together. You can do that by tapping the square on either side of the door, sort of fiddle with it for a bit, and the door will rotate. And just to let you guys know, I am going to splurge a bit on social point doors and windows for this house. But again, in your own versions, if you're building it, feel free to use whatever doors and windows you want. I'm going to be putting in a mix of smaller windows and larger ones because I want to be mindful that sometimes I've got to leave room for furniture. I'm always tempted to use the really big windows, but sometimes I don't want to have, a piece of furniture right next to a floor-to-ceiling window. But in the living room and dining room area, I will go for the bigger windows. It's just more fun that way. Going for smaller windows in the kitchen because the counters will basically take up most of the wall space. And then in this little area here, which is going to be sort of a relaxation and reading nook at the end of the hallway, I'm going to go for the bigger windows again. So for the bedroom floors, I'm going to go for carpet. And I talked about this in a previous Let's Build video, but this flooring, which is called granite, it just looks like carpet to me, so I'm going to treat it as carpet. And throughout the rest of the house, I'm going for this sort of pine flooring. And then for the bathrooms, a sort of mosaic tile. In wallpaper, I'm going to go for this sort of colorful blue stripe in the master suite. And then in the common areas, this sort of white pattern wallpaper, which is really nice and subtle. I really like half tile for bathrooms, so putting that in all the bathrooms, but just in different colors. And then in the bedrooms, I'm going to put variations of these vertical stripes, so each guest bedroom gets a different one.